Haltwhistle. And our little place is somewhere there, so we just go down the Burren and get to here. Cheers. What we do in Haltwhistle, I think, and then tomorrow we go all the way up to rejoin there. Yeah, so we just get a bit of a difference.
That's fair enough.
Between top and bottom. Yeah, just no. But no, it's there. Look there. See, it is there. It does go, but it doesn't appear.
Leaving our lofty room in the B&B place at Gilsland, on this bright, dry morning, we're looking forward to another wander along the next stretch of Hadrian's Wall between Gilsland and Haltwhistle. Hi, I'm Warren Brand and welcome to another Linleys video. Kit and I are on day 3 of this multi-day hike across the English countryside from Cumbria in the west through to Northumberland in the east. We're not quite halfway yet, not just yet. As a curious extra, we're venturing down to see the river crossing just here, right next to the centre of the village of Gilsland. There is something canny about rivers flowing through rocky valleys like this. We could have spent more time here, but at the start of the day, with the whole trail ahead to explore and enjoy, we didn't want to hang around too long.
Pretty substantial. They just get completely covered, not washed away.
From the main road again, this time we head out to pick up the Hadrian's Wall trail, passing the sign welcoming us to Northumberland. There is some form of path diversion going on. We had to look out for the temporary acorn signs to help find the route. Soon though, we're on the right path. Having dived under the railway line, we initially turned right down the valley side and crossed the river to explore Mile Castle number 48. We could have missed this little gem, but the guide had promoted it, so we dared to walk in the wrong direction to see it. If the diversion wasn't in place and bypassed the Mile Castle, the route would have included it anyway. The Mile Castle is rather large and must have been an impressive structure back in Roman times. It would have had a dominant vantage point overlooking the river valley and the surrounding countryside. We explored it for a while before regaining and retracing the path back across the river footbridge and on, heading east along the trail. Leaving Gilsland behind, we're following the trail as it was on top of the high embankment at this location. The combination of high ridge and vallum ditches is very striking. The area just here is known as the Gap and marks the watershed between the rivers heading west to the Irish Sea via the River Irthing and to the east via the South Tyne River. After an easy trek of about 2 kilometres and crossing the railway line, this time using the foot level crossing, we next explore the old Thirlwall Castle. This castle has an intriguing history. The oldest portion was built some 1200 years after the Romans built Hadrian's Wall and has been adapted several times since. Most of the construction has made extensive use of wall stone. It's been abandoned since the late 1700s. From the castle, we face the first real section of wall along the higher ground. In fact, from here on, for the next couple of days, much of the wall follows the slightly higher ground in this part of the country.
No, I didn't mean climbing. On the ridge.
At the car park cafe next to the old Wall Town Quarry, we stopped for a cheeky ice cream and drink. This gave us a welcome few minutes to drop our rucksacks and rest our feet.
So that is the route.
The sunny weather is holding out, and it's a most pleasant day again today. The large stone circle seemed to invite some fun, and Kit used his ingenuity and pretended to be a sundial. Around the back of Walltown Quarry Lake, the path takes the trekker to the base of the first piece of rocky crest along the trail. Here Kit and I make our way up, with the wall on our left, the views over the lowlands in the west behind us, and the prospect of a longer stretch of wall along the Walltown crags ahead. Turret 45A makes use of a crest at this point and would have provided a great lookout point for the Roman soldiers looking north. In some ways, the use of the wall along this top ridge, with the sheer cliffs on the northern side of the ridge, seems a pointless addition to the skyline. Surely there wouldn't have been any chance of an invading army breaking through from the north and over the high ground just here. a little tower east of the highest ground in this area is the site of a Roman fort. There's not much evidence, and what there is now is overgrown and not very well cared for. Leaving the remains of the fort behind us, we turned off the main trail just before reaching turret 42B so that we could make our way south to Haltwhistle. The 3-kilometre route to the town firstly was across the fields, then crossing the military road, and then down the little valley with the Haltwhistle burn running alongside. This area is full of old engineering and production history, dating back to the 1800s. There was even a narrow gauge railway along here for the movement of quarry stone down to Haltwhistle.
Narrow gauge railway bridge remains of it.
Our next B&B room in an old inn converted some 20 years ago is very near the town centre. We were pleased to dump our bags and go and explore. Of course, one of the benefits of staying in a town is that we can pop to the pub for a pint before dinner. Downtown in Haltwhistle, we found several good-looking pubs, but picked the Black Bull and enjoyed a pint of Rivet Catcher. I'm not sure that after too many of these, not that we were planning on that, we wouldn't have been in any fit state to catch rivets. Anyhow, after a pint we went next door to the Manor House for our meal. We've had another very enjoyable day. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, a record of our journey today along a lovely section of Hadrian's Wall. Please do take a moment to click the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, click on that too if you're interested in more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.